I sleep all night now, but when I sleep, it's all nightmares, terrible nightmares. Nightmares about the space work. Every night, the same dream where I'm out there in the suit and the tether breaks. In the dream, I never see how it breaks or why it breaks, but that's what happens every time. The tether breaks, and I try to grab onto the edge of the ship, but I miss, and I just keep drifting further and further away from my spacecraft. And my suit is equipped with a nitrogen blast, and I fire it and hope that it sends me back into the direction of the spacecraft. But every time, either it doesn't fire, or it misfires, or it fires in the wrong direction. And so I keep floating because there's nothing to stop me. But I have my radio, and I have 45 minutes left of oxygen in my primary tank. And the people on Earth in mission control, they can patch me through to a girlfriend or something. And I try calling, but she doesn't pick up. So I try calling one of the other girlfriends, but she's not home. And I ask mission control to play me a song or something, but in the dream, they don't have any of the music that I like. And so I sit in silence and look at the stars. And the stars look very different because all I have is a thin visor between me and the stars. And I can see what starlight really looks like. And real starlight is all sorts of colors like red and purple and blue. And when my 45 minutes of oxygen run out, I have a choice. I can let them run out, or I can switch to my secondary tanks, and that will give me an extra 2 hours that I can use to call my mother and say goodbye. Or I could just keep drifting off and looking at the stars. But whether or not I switch to the secondary tanks, either way, eventually the oxygen's going to run out. When it runs out gradually. When it runs out, I start to feel myself fading. My vision becomes hazy. The one sun looks like two blurry suns. And I look at our spacecraft, and our spacecraft now looks like a tiny white speck. A small point of light, way far away. But it's a far away that seems sort of close and easy to get to. And that feels good because that's how the brain tells you to feel in times like this. That's how, and I feel sleepy, I feel slow, I feel hazy, I feel nice. And then my brain shuts off. And soon after that, so do I. And that's when I wake up. Take one.